Hi, good day. So I got some messages that I should show how I started preparing from the first stage to when I fried. So this is the video here. I bought this palm kernel. My sister bought it for me, and I cracked it at home with the help of my niece and my kids. If you don't have this time, you can also buy yours from the market. But it's quite expensive. The cracked ones in the market is not the same price with these ones I have here. It's a little bit expensive. You have to get a strong stone to crack them. So after cracking, you make sure that you remove the shells completely, the hard parts, the shell completely. Then you soak them in the water. I soaked mine for 3 days. I left it in water for 3 days, soaked it. Then, after soaking it, you have to sun dry them. Drain it out from the water, sun dry. I noticed something when I soaked my own. There are some knots that didn't sink, so I actually removed those parts. So I have to sun dry. I didn't capture that process, just put it on a tray and sieve the knots, remove the water, find a tray or something flat on or it needs floor where you can get direct sunlight and dry them. So after drying, then the next stage is frying. The first stage is to crack the nut or get the nut. Second stage is to soak it. Third stage is to dry it under the sunlight. Yeah, you can see how beautiful those nuts look. Then the last but not the least, the last stage is frying. So I kept it here and couldn't get the process, drying process, I couldn't video it. So make sure your pot is dry. Heat it up and let all the water dry off. And then you pour the nuts inside the pot. You have to fry it bit by bit, not everything at once, for you to get enough oil. If you're using a pot, make sure that pot is an old pot, or you wouldn't be using it immediately for anything, because the inside will be very, very dark. It's very hard to wash though. So after you pour it, make sure you have enough fire. I advise you fry it indoor because of it produces a lot of smoke. You fry it outdoor. It produces a lot of smoke. So look at this, the first stage of frying. That the first frying, it's yet to smoke. Once you see the smoke coming out from the nuts inside the pot, you know that the oil are coming out. So but here you can see there is no oil coming out yet. So after this, you turn, you stir it, you put enough fire, you turn, you stir. After you must have stir it generously, then you can cover your pot.
Okay, but before when you actually buy now. Okay. Wow. But I'm not buying one.
So this frying is not what one person will do. We have a lot of help behind this. My sister helping me to fry. So I took over from her and continue. My mom is already exhausted, but she won't admit that. So, well, all hands on deck now. So I'm turning it. One thing about this thing is turning. And also get a long spoon or a long stick like I'm holding. Because if you use a short one, it's going to burn your hands. Your hands is going to burn really bad. And it makes you to be closer to the pot. So this is the first one we extracted. Can you see that? It's not that big. So we put the pot back into the fire. Turn. You stir it generously. Put enough firewood. Let there be enough heat. Then as the smoke is coming out, you cover the pot immediately to make it heat up real well. So after that, you have to bring it down again and
Oh
extract.
yeah, this is the palm
One
kernel that we
part,
extracted right now.
the one thing about it is that you have to fry like 3 or 4 times before discarding the one in the pot to add a new palm kernel so that you can get all the oil out. It's not what you do just once, you throw it away. No, you're going to lose so many oil from it. So you're about to bring it down again, second time, and extract. Just get a pot that has a handle. This pot no get hand, and the thing really they stress us. See, my mom is finding it very difficult to hold it. So I would advise you get a pot that has hands, and also the pot that an old pot that you can discard or you won't use for a long time, because the inside will really get dark. It's very hard to wash off. So that's why I say you can get an old pot. So put it back again, we stir, bring it down again and extract. This is just what you have to be doing with enough fire. If you're using firewood, just put up enough firewood so the fire will be very, very, very the fire will be very, very hot. You see how it's coming out drop by drop. It's not something that comes out like water or plenty. It's just drop that by drop. You have to keep extracting it drop by drop like that. So this is me coming back after breastfeeding my baby. I had to come and fry. Well, I didn't want to pack my hair because it's still very, very, very wet. I just made it, so I don't want it to rump. I want it very, very, very straight, like a bun straight. So, and I was very careful not to allow it to catch fire.
This is our palm kernel oil, unadulterated, pure. Hey, come on. He wants to talk. So we are doing it the natural way. We're not adding anything to it. You see here. So I'm going to cover it now and extract. When you come closer, bring it down, bringing it down. Do it well.
So look at me extracting it. It's still coming out in drops. You have to be careful if you're doing it outdoor for sand and all that, and dirt not to enter it. It has to be pure. And make sure the plate you're using to extract is dry and no water, or there mustn't be dirt inside it. So this is what we've gotten so far, and there's still a lot. Another one in the pot, another one in the basket. So we're still getting there. See how the thing is smoking out to show you the oil is really, really coming out. At this point, I was so tired. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was so tired. So, but I had to keep. I don't want my mom to stress much. She's so important to me, my sweet mother. So we covered it. So that's it. You see how you do? As you cover, you bring it down to extract. See, it's giving me a hard time. See. See, it's coming out in drops. Okay. Then I'm tired. I want to go and get something to eat. And now, this is the chaff my mom gave my brother in the cup. So she said you can use it to cure cough, and you put it in this don't know what they call it in English. You put it inside it and chew it together. Then it cures your cough and hiccups. As you can see how soft the thing is, because there's no more oil in it. It's extracted already. So everything that comes from palm tree is really, really, really important. The trees are used for broom, for to identify sacred places. You get oil from there. You get palm kernel nuts from there. Palm kernel oil from there. You get a whole lot of things. It's very, very important. Nothing from it is a waste. So look at the chaff. This is what we were able to get so far. Not big, but I'm excited that it's really, really pure.
Okay, you can use this one and treat cough. Cough, wow. I use it and treat cough. Mama, yeah, come on, stop breast. Huh? No,